Hello and welcome to the Experimental Lab, the daily show with JK. I'm JK, your host. And today we started a little bit earlier. The reason being it's a festivity season for the Indian communities. So everybody is going to be on leave or vacation. Our entire team is also scrambling, like who has to back up who. And that's one thing. And also Amar is unstable. He's going through a perfect storm. Amar, if you are listening, if you are here.
Yes, JK. Hi, JK. Good morning. Yeah, I am here, but I think I will be here for limited time because no power or electricity available in our area. That's why I could not continue. Think. Let's see what happened.
All right, no worries. And since you have been made a special guest on the talk show,
Right.
you are going through the perfect storm now, and also the wind noise, we can hear it clearly. So you are becoming like a real journalist and reporting live from the storm. What's happening there? Like you can even show the video outside. What's happening in your area? And let me see like if anyone from our team is able to join us. That way, like we are able to run
Okay.
this, right? I will again. It's the daily show. I have to be prepared for what to do. I will manage.
Right.
If I get a call, I will talk to recruiters as everybody else, like whether it's Peter or it's Nate or Shiva or anyone, right? Any of those
Right.
profiles.
Right.
I'll try to manage that. Meanwhile, some of the projects where we are handling as well, we are trying to keep that alive so that we don't lose the billing for today. If not, we have to say, okay, we are not there. Let's put a break on that. So those are the
Yeah.
options. But again, like what we discussed on the talk show, I wanted to go through that first. The story, the interesting story that we had, right? So I'm going
Yeah.
through
Right.
that.
Right.
The clash of titans, TCS, Wipro, and Cognizant. And techies choose the best high-paying tech companies, like, right? Which one to choose? The three best employers in the nation. TCS, Wipro, and Cognizant intend to hire about 1 million additional employees this year, in contrast to merely 31,000 workers hired by the three firms in 2020. Wow, that's a lot, right? So they made a record-breaking 1.7 lakh hires in 2018. There is high demand for high-paying tech companies. I don't know that, but what we are experimenting here, like the rise in the demand for qualified personnel, blah blah blah, all those things, right? So including the IT and BPM sector, like call centers and other things, they employ more than 4.5 million people, and they are in shortage of software engineers and techies. That's what they report here. So more than that, like the largest employer of software engineering talent in India are service-based multinational corporations like Infosys, TCS, Wipro, and Cognizant. All these are under in our experiment lab under investigation. So they are not only just responsible for the IT's boom, India's IT's boom. That is why like this problem cannot be stopped, right? So our experiment is like just to expose what is happening in the industry and how we cannot even legally attack these things, because these are billion-dollar companies. So they have all the resources and power at their hand, and they are kind of the Illuminatis now, and they cannot be controlled. If you want like something to be done, you have to go through that process, right? Whatever they are putting it in place. We have to go with that flow, and we just have to. Again, I'll read out this story and then we'll discuss about it, maybe for a few minutes. They have a
Sure.
3 months notice. This is an interesting thing, right? So all these companies who work on the US market and also on the US based company legal terms, but still they are violating on many provisions, right? In terms of having bonded labor kind of thing. So just imagine, right? This paragraph that I'm highlighting. So they have like a 3 months notice period and a lengthy bond period, which make them unpopular. A lot of workers are also kept on sidelines, given support jobs or assigned tasks that can restrict their future development. So this is why like we have issues with these companies, how they treat, and exactly all the recruiters and other contracting companies do the same thing. So they hire people and subject them to harsh conditions, like doing all sort of frauds, right? So they just propagate that as a business model, and everybody start believing that, and they start doing that as a business. And that's where like they are violating all the rules, and they are being protected by the governments and the legal sector, right? So that is something that we are really upset about. So in terms of each individual companies, if you can look into the uh, amount of volume of business they do, right? So they have more than 5 million tech professionals employed in 46 countries. Can you imagine that? So
Yeah, that's
that's a
true.
huge one, right? So we
Right.
cannot even comprehend how do we like even investigate or attack them, right? It's not even possible. Even government agencies cannot do it, right? So if they have to give a notice to them and get a response to it about the allegations, they will simply wipe it off by saying that like this was done by some individual business unit managers or somebody else. Like, so the only option is like to infiltrate into their organization, and really what we are trying to do is like grab those things, their clients information, and expose that. Like that is the only option. Again, it is more on kind of becoming a spy, right? So many people can argue, right? Is it legal, ethical, all those things? It doesn't matter, right? What you do, you get it back in a different way. That's what I don't know. I don't believe it, but still, it's kind of instant karma. They say that. So it's
Right.
what is happening there. Let's see, like.
They describe only for the billion dollar companies, right? For TCS, Wipro, Cognizant.
Yes, you are right. So these are like, that is why like it lands on the news sites, right? Because of the business they do, the profits they make. That's why like the billion-dollar companies have the upper hand, right? So they talk about only these big companies, but what about the tier two, right? A smaller companies than these, even they make millions, and even small startups, right, who are in this sector doing the recruiting business, they are making probably a quarter million or a half a million uh, with very small network of few peoples, right? 5 to 6 people in India, in offshore, and just one owner. With that model itself, like they can reach the target of a million, but it's not a $1 million company. They can make that kind of money with this business model. So that is what like I'm trying to explain here. So
Right.
probably I will do something new, right?
Okay, what do you want to do now?
Surprise a festival season for you, right? So let's have some fun chat. Invite one of our teammates, right? We have already.
Okay, okay.
So let us put him on spot and surprise him and ask him what he is doing.
Okay, let's do it.
So is the power stable for you, or okay, here we go. We are getting a call. I'll try to engage with this call for longer.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Hey, Mr. White. Yes. Tell me how much you are demanding. This is Steve. Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. Now I can hear you. Okay. So this is Steve. Tell me how much you are demanding.
What do you mean by that?
Like we had a conversation before, and on the mail we are like talking about the price. I send you the $50 per hour. You told me that let me know if you have a better price. So how much you are demanding? So I can talk with the manager.
Yeah, what is the best? I told you, right? So you can give me your best and we can go with that.
I can give you 55 to 60. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, 60 is fine. We'll go with 60.
55.
60, you said, right?
60. Okay. Okay. I'm sending you the rate confirmation. Kindly confirm it for me, and I'm also like mailing you some details. Kindly also send me that.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay. Okay. Bye. Have a wonderful day.
You too. All right. So we are doing this show, and we have a surprise guest landed on to our uh, daily show. Again, Iftikhar, welcome back. I just spoke with that dude without your consent. You are white, right? Now you are playing pole white.
Oh, yeah, I sent him a message that if you have a better price, then call me. Maybe you have received that call.
So that's exactly what we are doing on this experiment. So you have been conversing with this guy, and he is asking like Steve Seven Kings. I'm sure his name is not Steve.
Okay.
But he just spoke to you, right? They are based in USA, Pakistan, India, and Italy. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah, he had spoken with me. The price that he offered to me, I was not agree with him, and I said, if you have a better price, let me know. So probably because of that, he called you. He called me, but I was answering the call. Meanwhile, probably you might have answered the call.
Yeah, that's fine, right? So it doesn't matter, like whether you talk in the next time he will call you again, right? You can talk
Yeah.
again with him, and he will say the different story. Again, this is not the end client. It is again a prime vendor, Apex. Apex System is also a global recruiting agency, and
Right.
that's something like we just have to keep an eye on it. So we were discussing about like a news story about how a clash between the titans, right? DCS, Cognizant, Wipro, Infosys, and all, how they are planning to hire additional 1 million employees in the coming year. So we were talking about that news and how they have this bonded labor kind of thing, 3 months notice period and lengthy, all those things. So let's hear from you, right? So you are a guest for our show today. So tell us,
Mhm.
like, what is your experience so far, and what is your comment on that?
On on the attrition part or the recruitment part of Wipro or this?
Both.
Okay, my past experience that I have been into IT field, it's been more than approximately 15 years. At the very first place, I joined Hewlett Packard. I mean, Reading India Limited for Hewlett Packard process, wherein I have given 5 years of time. During that tenure, I got a lot of achievement. I was promoted as ASG, then product specialist, wherein every new product that is supposed to be before launching that comes to me, I used to use that product for 2 to 3 months, and if I have to research on that, if I get any bug, problem, issue, that I have to report to HP head of technical division. And every 6 months, I used to conduct training the entire nation, the 4 locations. So thereafter, I left for some reason for my personal reason, and then I had to move back to my native place. I had to stay there for 6 months. Then I got another opportunity, and then I got in Rajasthan. There was that was an international BPO, and that has two part. One is sales part and the technical part. So I was part of technical. That process was difficult. Something like this. They used to sell technical support for one customer. At least the minimum payout was $150, or sometimes a lot of customers they pay $3,000. It bases on the subscription, for 1 year of subscription or 2 year of subscription. So minimum starting amount was starting is $150 a month. It goes sometimes 3,000, $4,000 also. That depends on the salesperson, how he is handling, how he is pitching, how he is giving the rebuttals. So in last March, February, Feb, I had undergone medical issue actually, jaundice, and then I had undergone a surgery also. So I quit and took rest. Then I moved back to Hyderabad, looking for opportunity in cloud. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. All right. Again,
Okay.
it, again, Amar is going through a perfect storm, so he is not able to come on the show. So that's why, like, he decided, like, we decided, okay, let's surprise you, and because you have been on the show, so invite you and talk to you, and also explore the experiment that we are doing here, and also
Yeah.
what is your take on how you are dealing with the recruiter, and also the communication that is happening through different profiles. What is your take
Oh,
on that? Like,
all right. Actually, email experience, I've also um, in earlier also I used to have a mail email communications, and I have a very good experience on email also. So uh, the three profiles I have configured in three different browsers. So wherever, and if you see my notepad, I have saved the profile of three different candidates like Cole, Shiva, and Peter. So for example, if I'm moving to the browser of Cole, I switch to the Cole's profile in the notepad as well. Because if any communication that has to be done for Cole, then it has to be done from there only. Otherwise, it will mess up. Now, if I replying email, keeping in a mind that I'm replying email, and if I'm doing or putting any information about Shiva, that will mismatch. That will mess up the things. So one by one, I switch to the browser. If it is Cole, I move to first of all Cole's notepad, and then if anything that is required to mention for Cole, then I'm putting it from there only. So this is how it goes for next and next as well. Cole and Shiva, and that uh, Peter. Regarding call, I've been answering the call whenever I get any call from Cole browser. I am introducing myself as a Cole. Peter, I have not received yet. Shiva, yeah, I received before. Shiva, that was also receiving. I was behaving like a Shiva because onto the browser, when it moves to the browser, it shows the Shiva's profile, so that I introduce myself as a Shiva. So we'll have to use our presence of mind sometimes, and this is how I've been doing.
yes,
And
I mean, the question here, right? So do you think this is right? What we are doing, is it legal or ethical, moral?
while we talk about the delivering the services, that we have been doing it very well. But if you see the things in written prospect, legal prospects, that obviously that's not exactly legal. But while delivering the work, what they are looking for, what they need, that we are delivering for them. That
Yes,
is what my understanding.
that's exactly what I was trying to share that, right? And probably I don't know what he was referring to, somebody else or what. So for Cole, like you have been taking over just now, right, today, and you have been
Correct.
replying and talking to this guy Steve, which is not Steve. From my understanding, he is not Steve, but he is
Okay.
representing himself as Steve.
His
And
alias.
yeah, alias or whatever, right? The email chain that he has communicated with us right now, it shows like he's showing that like he's in US. We will even
Oh,
talk to him and find out like whether he is in US or not. He will say like, no, he's in offshore and some other country and some other city. And why is he like sending it to Cole as, what is this name? Ashraful?
yes, yes, Ashraf. Correct, correct, correct.
Oh, So is he replying it to some other guy, or what's happening? Like, did you tell him your name? What exactly happened there?
No, I didn't have a word with him. I had a word with. I also got two missed call. I don't know if you have answered those call or it got missed. I'm not aware of it. But regarding call, I answered one call only, wherein he was offering me $45. I said, if you have a better price, let not what. If you have any other price better than the review, or revise the price and let me know. Send the call also and the message also. But regarding this, I didn't say like that anything. Ashraf, to Ashraf, I sent email only. I didn't have a word with him.
So
So
let's
you have a doubt on him that he's not the right person. Do you think so? That
no, I mean, he said like he's a talent acquisition team, right? So let's ask him, right? Let's call him or ask him to call and then talk to him now.
yeah, sure, why not? Well, I'll take a call on it. Okay, so you got a call on Cole, right? And his
Yeah.
email is this the email? Steve. He introduced himself as a Steve, right?
Yeah, this is the one, right? This is the guy.
Correct. On last email, I said, kindly confirm the client and price detail. Then he replied as whatever price, $50 Apex. Client is Apex.
Yeah. So he wants a rate confirmation. So you can
Okay.
confirm that.
Then okay. Cole, please authorize 7 Kings Code to represent your employee for the following. This is the email. So do you want me to speak to him regarding the same?
Yeah, we can talk to him now, right? We'll find out like what exactly. And the more important is like, let's have a general conversation where he is from, which city he is based in.
Okay. Right.
And just like to make sure like whether his name was Steve or not, right? It says like Steve 7 Kings Code. I don't know what.
I'll ask him, are you using it's your original name or are you using some alias name? Okay. The number. Are you hearing some sound?
Some background noises coming in.
Okay.
I believe
So
it's festive season, right?
yeah, it is because noise cancellation feature. Otherwise, it's a hell lot of noise here. Cannot hear even. 954. Okay. You have shared the screen, right? So shall I share the screen? Because I'm going to call.
If you are getting a call or you're going to call him.
No. You said to call him, right? So I'm going to make him call.
Sure, you can share that.
Share the sound. Okay. So I'm in Cole's profile now. Let me make a call to Cole.
That's not his number. I think, oh, that's a different number. Oh, you're calling from.
Thank you for calling 7 Kings Code. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For the operator, press 0 or stay on the line. For the dial by name directory, press 9. To repeat this menu, press the pound key.
That's the number only.
Please hold while I try to connect you.
What about this number? Is this belongs to same? 686.
That's the number he
Your
called.
call has been forwarded to the voicemail.
9:49. It's quite far.
Can call.
Please hold while I try to connect you.
Hey,
Hello.
is this White?
Yeah, am I talking
Hi.
to? Yeah. Can you kindly confirm your name, please?
Yeah, this is Steve. This is Steve.
Steve. Okay. Steve, is this your real name or you're using any alias name?
This is my name. This is basically the
What is your
real
full
name.
name?
Yes, it's Steve.
And the last name is?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
What is your last name?
My last name.
Yes.
Okay, I'll tell you my last name. Just a second. Just a second. I'm typing a mail. Just a second. Wait for it.
No, I'm asking this. You can tell me your last name. It doesn't even take a fraction of a
I'm
second.
typing. I'm typing a mail. Just a second.
Where you're from?
From where are you?
It's Steven Smith. Mr. It's Steven Smith.
Oh, it take half of a minute to tell your name. Eh?
I'm typing a mail. That's why I have to concentrate on it.
That's true, but everybody knows his name, first and last name. It doesn't take a second
Yes,
even
I know,
quickly.
but sometimes
Anyway, from where are
I'm
you?
typing a mail to. Sorry,
From where are you? Where are you from?
I'm from USA right now.
Which part of USA? Where exactly it is?
Which part of USA I am?
Mm-hmm.
You want my details too?
Just asking. It's a normal conversation. You're calling, you're asking what
Okay.
I'm doing, or if I'm agree to apply for this position or not. You can ask. I also can ask this just as a normal questions. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Take it
no
easy.
problem.
Yeah. From where are you in
It's
United States?
Minneapolis.
Sorry?
It's Minneapolis. Minneapolis.
Menopolius.
Yes.
Okay. Since how long you have been there?
Approximately 1 year.
Which city? Where is it?
There's
Menopolio. In
there's so nice. There's so noise between you,
me?
behind you.
Me?
There's a very much noise.
Me?
There's so much noise.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. And
Yes, just call me back. Call me back. Daily discussion. I'm calling you back.
no, don't call me. I'll call you back. Wait for my call. Hello. He disconnected the call.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
He's a
goodness.
fraud, I think.
Yeah. What do you think? Man, let him call. Like, I'll speak with him now. Just
Okay.
watch. Let's see.
So I'm stopping the sharing because so that you can share the screen.
Okay. All right. I'll do that.
He's fraud, huh?
That's exactly what I asked you, right? So
Yeah.
they clearly violate, right? They just lie to the nail, just like how we are doing it, right? So that's why I put
Correct.
in. For us, it's an experiment, right? We are.
What is his intention then?
His intention, right? His intention is very clear, right? They are going through the business model of working from offshore, and it's like poaching candidates, right? And
Okay.
representing you as his employee to the client, right? To Apex or anybody else, and
Okay.
get commission. So for the work you are going, if you get a job and you are going to work on the project, for which you will wait for the payment from them. So they will get payment first, they will take their commission, and then they will pay you. So that's where like this negotiation is going on. So
Yeah.
it looks like a legitimate business model, right? For them, like it's like, okay, I am getting you a job, right? By submitting your profile, talking to the client, and it's the easy route, right? So everybody has some connections. So they already had like established connections with these vendors and clients, and they will say like, okay, I will submit a resume. You have to select those candidates. That's why like you, however unless you are very poor, in the sense like very pathetic in giving interview, any candidates can be hired through this process, because
Oh.
of if you are okay in communication, and these are contracting positions. Let me pick it.
He's calling. He's calling. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. With whom I'm talking? Hello. Is this Mike?
Yeah, Smith, how are you?
Yeah, fine. This is Dick. Yes. Yes. I'm good. There's so much distortion in the backside now. That's the line is clear now.
No, that's fine, right? See, I have been dealing with a lot of recruiters like you, so that's why, like, even with the Apex system, like I've worked in the past, so I'm trying to understand, like, how do you come into the picture? Your company looks like very new to me. I haven't heard about your company, so that's why I asked you, like, where are you based in?
Okay, no problem. No problem.
So, are you based in US or are you in offshore? I understand people work from offshore, from different countries.
Yes, I'm working from offshore.
So that's why, like, asked which city you are based in.
The city I'm based in.
Yes, in India or in.
No, I'm from Pakistan.
Okay, you are from Pakistan. So then definitely you are not Steve, because you sent a message, hey Ashraful, right? So is that your name?
Oh. No, that's not my name. I have dealing with two clients, you and one more client, that's Ashraful.
Okay. Oh, another candidate, Ashraful.
Right now.
Okay. So what is your name? Your name is Mohammed Iftikhar?
No, not my name is Muhammad or anything. My name is Sheikh. Yes. We also have the name of Sheikh. That's not a problem with me.
Again, so how do I trust, right? If you are not telling me the truth, your name is not Steve, I can assure you. If it is Steve, right? If it is Steve Smith, can you share me your ID?
If you are not sorry?
No, you are asking me to provide my personal confidential details and all, right? So how do I trust you?
It's for a job.
Yeah, I will also give you a job. How much are they paying?
Like from a personal.
What is that? Sorry, what is that? Can you repeat it?
I don't want the details from a personal thing. I'm asking you for the job. I'm sending you the company detail and everything.
Okay. So that's my question. You haven't answered my question, right?
So what is your question?
How do I trust? Because I don't trust that like you are Steve, because you already admitted that like you are in Pakistan. So how are you able to do this, right? Sitting in Pakistan, how can you get a job for me? I am in US, I am a US citizen. Does it make any sense?
If you can open like our company website or anything, we have multiple offices along in the world.
Okay.
We have multiple offices, and that's mentioned in our company too.
Okay, so you mean to say your company is $1 billion company?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, who is the owner?
What? I tell you the who's the owner or anything.
I'm asking you a question, right? Who's the owner of your company?
You can read all the details on the company website.
It is not there. Like
anything. Open the company, open the Google, search the company, and read all the details. I'm not like allowed to tell you anything like this.
So how long have you been working on this company? You dropped off. All right. So that's exactly what, again, what he said was also relevant. I was going through the site as well, right? The contact they have an office in Hyderabad.
Oh.
And also they are based in Italy, right? That's the first thing like I haven't come across. And he is in Lahore, Pakistan, I believe so, right? So nice
So
way.
how come it is possible that he is in Pakistan and showing office as in India?
Yes, I'm not sure, like, right? So how, what kind of partnership? They might be friends or somehow, like, just look at their list of partners they have put in, right? All these companies have been listed here.
Can you scroll it down? Show me the address, please, once. In
So
Hyderabad.
they haven't given a full address. So this is the
Asian
main
Regional
thing,
Head
right?
Office,
Just like
Hyderabad,
any other
Telangana.
company, they are based in Florida, right? Someone must have a contact here, and they must have registered it like from Florida, and they have partner network with people from India, Pakistan, and other countries just to put it on different tag. They are an e-verified company as well. It's interestingly, right, they don't disclose any information about the owners or other things. That's something like I really pissed him off. So anyway,
Okay.
we can wrap up like today. We have been doing this on a daily basis. We had some fun today. It was a firecracker kind of event. And we'll continue with this, and bye for now.
Okay.